Hi there, you are about to watch a video I almost deleted. The video is pretty personal and I've been doubting for I think about 6 weeks what to do with it. Would I publish it? Would I not publish it? I've showed it to a few dear friends of mine and they told me it is personal, it's a personal healing, but it is so precious, it is so pleasant to watch and it affects me. The healing affects me. Well, that also happened to me. When I taped this video I was in a low, I was in a, not in a nice place. And what is more important that I did the video. After this video I taped the masterclass about healing bleeding humiliation. And I taped another video after it. And it brought me into a place I never expected myself to be. But things look great. Stuff has changed. People came into my life from unexpected paths. I never expected stuff to happen. People came into my life to help me to build a Swiss-German website, for example. Other friends came and also people I met up with who provided healing for me. And it is amazing. And I would like you to experience it. And that's why I decided to publish this video. I don't know how long it will be up. It can be that in a few months I take this video down. But I truly believe that there are more, mostly female out there, who can really benefit from the healing steps and make the change. So if this is your first video, take your time, watch it, allow on the soul level that stuff is being processed. Then in a few weeks I suggest you watch my masterclass where bleeding humiliation is being processed. And then again in a few weeks watch the class of clearing out shame. I will put in the links to the videos at the end of this video. And just know, you are not alone. Allow life, your spirit, to create a life where you feel you are not let out. You are not alone in this world. And allow the loneliness you feel right now, like I felt during this video which you are about to watch, is about to leave your life. I really hope tides are changing for you too. So I would say, do like me. Watch it on the laptop or on your mobile. And I wish you well. So today is a cold day. We're gonna stay inside. And what we are going to do is tape a video. I'm not sure yet what will be the topic exactly, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find out the moment I sit down. So. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a Q&A. It will not be a pure Q&A where I answer questions. It is also partially a channeling, it is partially a guided healing session. And for that, I need a pen. Oh. Yeah, okay, here. And let's see, what date is it today? No, not there. 12th of February. Friday. Because I'm so forgetful, it is pleasant for me to write down stuff. I mean, not the date, of course, but I was pulling off the thought with my hands. It's funny to realize that. Whatever. Okay. As you know, I've been on a soul journey the last couple of years. It was not COVID-19 what triggered a lot of processes in me. I had it 1.5 years before. In the fall of 2018, a burnout was triggered, and I had to learn not to say yes so quickly. If somebody asked me, let's do this or do that, or can you do this for me? And I needed to learn not to say yes so quickly, because look at my face. I am not the happiest person in the world. I do know happiness, but I like to think. Being in touch with my emotions is not something given to me. I had to learn it. And something I inherited from my dad was a behavior, and it's called delayed emotional responses. This means I have delay in my mind, in my heart, in my emotions, and I need time to process stuff, longer than most normal people. But what is normal nowadays? Who can tell? One of the things which is still bothering me since my recent burnout in 2018 is that I am aware that I am pleasing people. I am aware that I have to say no respectfully, and that I have to become aware of my emotions, of my needs, of my desires more quickly. That's quite a challenge. Today I was reading this book. I just started it. When pleasing people is killing me. And you can write in a book. I mean, I always write in books, but this book has space to write. So thank you, Dr. Les Carter, for putting that in. That's nice. I had this question for myself, because I need some ways to understand myself, and one of them is healing, by providing myself healing steps on a timeline base or event base. I receive more insight in myself, in my life, why I developed a certain behavioral pattern, and that's why this question came up. How to let go of the expectations others won't help me. when I need help, nor offer me their helping hands. I must have created on several levels a kind of boundary, a kind of uitstraling. The translation is in the subtitles. That I don't need help. I can do it myself, I can do it alone. And that's not true. That's really not true. In life you need help. In life you need engagements and involvement of other people. And this is quite a big issue in my life. I know due to personal views of life, I take a look at it holistically. I take a look at it like what's the spiritual cause, what's causing it, emotional and mental, what is triggering it. I see the subconscious mind as a huge playground. There are a lot of influences stemming in the subconscious mind, influencing our behavior. So, I, for example, have a life partner. When I am thinking about a topic and I'm saying to him, I think that my behavior of pleasing others stems from a daddy issue coming from age 7, this and this. Me, personally, think that's one step. Then you go further, you dig deeper. But for him it's okay, great. That's the cause, that's the issue, let's move on, let's go to another topic. I find that difficult. And I don't need you to analyze me why I do this. You may, if we speak in person. That's interesting. Immediately I put up a boundary. You don't have to analyze me. I don't even know what I will do with this video, so who is going to analyze me? The one who is watching. So, I have some spiritual gifts I would like to share with the world. I have a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of gifts of healing. I have a lot of connections with healing agencies, which would benefit tremendous amount of people. Especially in these times, it would help a lot of people. But it's difficult for me to connect with people. Somehow I see it reflected in my social media. And it makes me wonder if I'm even meant to be a holistic healer. But I also know that the gifts I have are not to be thrown away. So, people don't reach out for help to me. I have the feeling I have to do it all by myself. I have to do it alone. So there's an issue. One of the issues might be that I've been thinking I have to work with clients directly. I have to work personally in a praxis with people. Then I noticed over the years, no, I don't like that. I would not like to have a praxis where I have 20 clients a week. No way, I'm not that kind of person. So that means I have to find solutions for myself, for my personal behavior, a solution what fits. One of the solutions what fits at the moment, that is February 2021. That might not be the solution which fits me this coming summer, but for now creating and publishing videos is a way what fits with my personality. It fulfills certain needs, but there's something missing. The interaction with people, the one who is watching this video, I can't see your face. I am realizing the last couple of days I am missing that out. And funnily, it is in alignment with the worldwide experiences of many people, millions of people, due to the COVID-19 restrictions. For me, it's not caused by COVID-19, it's caused by my own behavior. And like I said, it's amusing, it's funny that it is aligned with what a lot of you go through. For those who have rich social lives, this video is probably not for you. It's for those who have some connection issues. And to go, I suppose a lot of people clicked away by now, and those who are still here, nice to have you here. I'm gonna set up a healing space because before we dive into this topic, what is bothering me, what might be bothering you, I'm gonna expand my awareness to several planes. If you do that, you have to do it in a protective way, so the reading space is protected and confidential. So we're gonna do that. And let's welcome ourselves here. Let's be grounded, aligned and centered. Let's be one with the higher self, subconscious self as higher self. Let's merge and create a community with our conscious and subconscious selves. And the subconscious selves, let's accept the state of unity. As higher self, let's merge and create a connection with the higher self, the planet. The higher self, the moon. The higher self, the sun. And the higher self, the cosmos. Be aware of the fine shifts which are now occurring. And let us pray that this experience benefit each of us in our spiritual growth, healing and awareness. Let's create a magical circle around us, be placed in the center. She who rules the center rules the universe. So that's why have yourself be placed in a magical circle, magical shield on the outside of the circle, so that whatever happens within is protected and confidential. And let's create a magical circle, magical shield on the outside of the circle, so that whatever happens within is protected and confidential. And for those viewers who are in a busy environment, let's ask our angel Uriel to create also a magical shield on the inside so that you don't bother others with your internal processes. The shields will be dissolved the moment this healing completes. And let's call in a magical mirror so that we each may see ourselves more clearly. And a magic mirror is like having your computer screen in the astral plane, mental plane, spiritual plane, so you can see what happens in all those planes. You can imagine them, and you know, it's that old tool, magical mirror. Oh my god. Have you seen Charmed when you were young? Or at least when you're my age. You must know the series, they work a lot with the magical mirror, so everyone who knows Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs knows the magical mirror. So can you imagine that you have now popping up in the astral plane, mental plane, spiritual plane, a magical mirror showing you what happens in these planes. It's like computer screens. It's really like computer screens. Yeah. And let's call it a magical lantern so that we're open to the high awareness and enlightenment. And a magical lantern is like any other magic tool, like a magical wand, a magical sniffer, a magical feather. They can show you where you have to work within your personal space. So that can be your aura, your chakras, subtle bodies. They're really neat. Just point it out. And let's now meditate on Divine Guidance Perfect Self for the next 5 hours. Meditating on divine quality is like evolving a core quality from within. And attune to your higher self. And while your higher self is more entering your personal space, you can become aware of your grounding. The grounding is like a connection with the center of the planet. You can imagine the way you like. You can imagine it's a cord, it is a ray, it is a pipeline, a waterfall, whatever you like. And request the center of the planet, the higher self, to provide you with grounding attuned to total present time. And let's attune to our body. And let's focus a few moments on what is it what your soul would like to let you know today. I get a very loud and clear message. You are not alone. My mind knows, but my subconscious mind doesn't get it. So what can we do that and I assume you have the same issue. It's my assumption. It might not be true, but it's my assumption that say you have the same conviction, or deep-rooted opinion of your subconscious mind that you are alone in this world. You don't receive help, other people won't help you. You see it reflected in your life. When you ask for help, people hesitate to say yes or don't respond at all. There is a reason this happens. First of all, it's a life lesson. It can be caused in this life, or it can be triggered in this life. If it is such a big issue in life, the feeling that you are alone and nobody will help you, it is more likely it is a past life issue. And I see the usual tools appear in front of me. And this is now the time that you can call in your spiritual support team. They will stand on the outside of your magic circle. You can create another magic circle around them, so they have a protective space, like 2 concentric circles around your aura. And there's a lot of space in between those 2 concentric circles. This is my comfort zone, I must say. I always feel a lot more pleasant when I'm in this space. For me it is essential to be aware of the physical plane, etheric plane, astral plane, mental plane, spiritual planes. It is for me essential to be aware of all those spirits around the earth living their life. I like to connect with elemental spirits, earth element, water element, fire element, even the air element. Those you don't see that much, but if they are there, they are extraordinary. The element I enjoy at the moment the most is element earth. There are a few element kings and queens who are really cool, they're really neat. And of course I live on a Swiss farm, so being here surrounded with those type of beings, it's pretty cool, it's neat. They help me with my garden, they explain to me the energetic exchange of earth and the plants, the roots and, well, nature. We are not going into that today. And it is a pretty obvious reason why I like to be here in this space. Because in this space, being connected with all those beings, with all those, let's connect with another dimension or realm, plane of existence. Let's connect with the plane of existence of there's a lot of input coming from the viewers at the moment, but I'm connecting with the realms of existence I'm aware of. I know my way around. Now let's connect with the angelic spheres, angelic choirs. And I was telling, it's pretty obvious why I like to be here. Because here, I am not alone. Here, in this space, I receive all the help I ask for. So, there must be somewhere within my soul, within my experiences of previous lifetimes, future lifetimes, there must be experiences that the journey of leaving those spheres, going into the earth plane, into the physical plane, where I felt, oh my God, I'm all alone. I am not understood. I am not heard. I try, of course, then you're talking about baby time, try to express myself, but I'm not understood. So, keep that in mind, because I'm pretty sure it's not only this lifetime where this experience occurred. Because it's such a big issue in my life, like I said, it's pretty assumable that it happened in previous lives before. I'm aware of some previous lives, but let's go to the tools. I'm directed now to direct us to the tools, incarnational string. It beholds all previous lives, all previous incarnations, the moment of conception, but also the moment of dying. Then we have an event space spiral. If I create a event space spiral, they appear in the astral plane. And it's a plane, it's really easy to look into, clairvoyantly, or whatever you call it, telepathically. All the events I felt alone, that even if I asked for help, people would ignore me. Okay, see them appear. You can do it for yourself. Ask your holy guardian angel to show you all the events that help was denied. Let's go to the lifetime. Interesting. My tools are being transported to the 2 concentric circle space, except for my incarnational string and my family tree. These remain. Cool. I know I have a bloodline. I mean, my dad also always had the sense he was on his own. Nobody would see his qualities. Nobody would acknowledge his qualities or what he said. So, yeah, it's a passed by bloodline and also passed by example. I mean, I think because a lot of behavior is being passed on by example of the parents. My liver is aching at the moment. So that's always a sign to become aware, okay? Something is being stirred up by what I'm talking about. And when my liver is aching, I feel my kidneys aching. I felt my shoulder muscles already for a long time aching. I was just too busy talking. I'm gonna write down a prayer. The prayer, I've adapted that prayer as a mission statement, but I am going to onderzoeken if that is right for me to keep as a mission statement. I realize I don't have it correctly, but it's okay. That's the way it is programmed into my mind. So let's see. May we become an implement of healing and commit ourselves to heal mankind of pain and suffering, to free mankind. Let it be done by the blessings of Creator, so this manifests in a state of love, wisdom and compassion. what I realized the moment I wrote it down is that my emphasis was on maybe become an implement of healing and commit ourselves to heal mankind of pain and suffering. Then what had no charge within me, let it be done by the blessings of Creator, so it manifests in a state of love, wisdom and compassion. The second part has a charge of me, but the blessing of Creator, I denied that, subconscious. And that is interesting because the blessing of Creator is like accepting help. So what if in my subconscious mind I don't even accept the blessing of Creator? That is allowing that the statements others won't help me to be true. It doesn't have to be true, but I allow it to be true. So now we are here, I allow myself not to receive help from anyone. How can I transform this? Because if I take a look at my life, my past, when I look at the moments and the memories that I've offered help to others, it's pretty cool to do. It is nice to help others with any kind of problem, even a small problem, big problem, offering them an uplifting advice or help so they can move on their part is pretty nice. It is gratifying, it's grateful to do. So why in earth would I not allow myself to receive it? Why say, no, that stays out? That's the question. My angels now say we're going to work on the incarnational string, because the cause is probably on the soul level. I am being shown that I had a life, and there was an issue with being grateful. This is one of those videos I don't expect many will watch it. I doubt that. Of course it's healing for me, but it's set up the way that you also can receive the healing if it concerns you. But somehow I think, who on earth would like to watch this video? So we go to that past life where I've been denied a lot of things. And I noticed that angels of exorcism, spirit counselors are entering my space. That's interesting. Because what I see, what I perceive, is that on several levels, once making my life miserable in that life, had a magical consciousness. They had the help of spiritual magical entities, and they casted spells on me, they casted curses on me. Everything to prevent happiness. Everything to prevent me of having loving connection with other peoples. And I see that the angels of exorcism and spirit counselors are aware of one certain entity. They are taking it to a cosmic hall of justice. And that entity worked on a lot of people, so I hope this video touches all those people who were influenced by that certain entity. And my angels of high magic are taking a look at the magical charge on that spells and curses, and they are setting up a ritual to annihilate those spells and curses. They make them end at the end of that lifetime. They make sure that the incarnation of my soul, of me, from that specific lifetime is now getting unstuck. It's being able to grow up to the present time. And it now reflects back on my life. And it touches the event space spiral is now entering my magic circle, healing circle. And it touches all the events in my life where this lifetime, where I was withheld of social contact, of healthy social connections. Touching me in this lifetime. I also feel immediately that this lifetime, the spells and curses of that lifetime caused a lot of shame in this lifetime. I was not supposed to have social contact with people. Oh my God. Then I worked in hospitality service for over 20 years. Because my mom said, you are so shy, it's pretty healthy for you, for your social abilities, to work in hospitality service. Go work in restaurants, that's good for you. I didn't like that in the beginning because I really digged mathematics, natuurkunde, scheikunde. I love that. I love to work with formulas. But life took me into another direction. What I also feel is that the person or persons cursing me in that life enjoyed doing that. They enjoyed seeing that their black magic worked and that I diminished my self-esteem. Oh God, it's getting, I am cold. A lot of cold and shock is leaving me. Giving me the chills. It's okay. Because I know it's letting go. Healing is not always that fun, I must say. But still, I know here this is a space where I have a lot of help with a lot of healing agencies, knowing how to heal me on the soul level, on the personality level. I also know that they are equipped to help anyone who is viewing this video. Attuned to the personal process of the one watching, but also to me. And I notice the angels of forgiveness are entering the space. They are setting up a ritual of forgiveness. So the one casting the spell and the me receiving the spells and curses are able to forgive each other for whatever we did in that lifetime, for whatever the results in this lifetime for me. But I also may assume that the one casting those spells and curses had also consequences in their current lifetime. So it works on many, many levels. Being compassionate, being able to forgive the other person because it fit within the life lesson I wanted to learn in that life and in this life. Cold. I've started painting this painting in 2016 when we still lived in the Netherlands, and over the years I paint something on it. I mean, there are qualities which are on the painting like forgiveness, grace, love and authentic, trust, compassion, creation, manifestation, acceptance, seniority, appreciation and respect. And each time when there is a round of words, qualities on it, I know I lived them through in my life. And the most recent set of words I've created on is being lived out in my life at the moment. I don't know why I'm telling this, but it's in the background. There are some processes and a little bit of distraction is nice. So, finding that one of the reasons, one of the causes that I don't receive a lot of help in this life stems from a previous lifetime is a step. I always like to take a look at life so holistically, because you then understand you are not a victim, because I am not a victim that people won't help me. Even if my personality sometimes behaves like a drama queen and think, oh my god, I'm such a good healer, but nobody wants to help me. Yeah, great. Heal your issues first, so you can help others with it. That's the way. Yeah, let's get back in body. I was drifting off, like you saw, like you witnessed. I see the spirit of a family member popping up in my healing space. And slowly the family tree is becoming more lit up. It's becoming obvious that it's time to work on the bloodline, on this issue. And when you work on the bloodline, you can, of course, work with your ancestral line, which has lived before you, but also on the ancestral line following you, your children and grandchildren. And I'm gonna hit the pause button, have lunch, and I'll be back later, and let's continue the video then. So, back from lunch. I have my belly full, coffee, more lemon juice, and I must say having lunch with Gerard is always pleasant, my life partner. And I shared with him what the video is about, that this is not a regular guided healing session, but it's more a healing for myself, which you can match with, so participate for those who like and who can bear me at the moment. I have a headache indicating that I should take a walk, do deep breathing, like key breathing. A headache with healing is often a sign of not processing it well enough. One way of processing it on a physical level is by deep breathing. Then you massage your internal organs and stuff can be released. Coffee is not the healthiest thing to drink right now. Well, I'm the only one who suffers from it, from the results, so. Yeah, let's attune to the healing. Let's allow the healing to unfold again on the astral plane, mental plane, spiritual plane, etheric plane. And there's an entity standing behind me. It's talking with me in images, and the images inspire me to take a look at my past life death experiences, where I had a sense I'm all alone, and having access to many past life death memories, of which I assume a few come from the Akashic records. I don't have the feeling that all memories I just see flash before my eyes are mine. So I also see past life memories of viewers. And there's like a collective awareness of dying alone, feeling lonely, feeling deeply hurt in the heart chakra. Like a collective, we have to heal this. And start with healing yourself. So, by healing me, others can heal. By healing others, more others can heal. And I see angelic choirs entering the healing space. That is pleasant. When I'm up, I was just wondering, what are they about to do? I mean, angelic choir, why would he sing? For what would he sing? Then I realized they are singing for all those past life deaths, for all those previous incarnations dying alone in the emotional feeling of loneliness. They start to sing to them. Making them become aware that they are not alone. They are not alone when dying. That touches stuff, I would say. Lemon water. Oh, this feels so good. The angelic choir is singing. I've never experienced a healing when I felt so deeply that the singing of angels felt so healing, letting go, releasing. Oh, that's nice. Also, the healer needs healing, and the healer needs experiences of healing. Oh man. It's such a shame I cannot channel the music into the camera. I mean, of course, you as spirits might hear the music they are singing at the moment, but it just touches levels within me. It's hard to explain with words, but it's to be experienced. So you might even feel being touched by those angelic choirs. I feel how they touch chakras, because the chakra resides in the etheric body. That's a body which dissolves after you die. But I feel how it touches the etheric bodies of all those previous incarnations' deaths, influencing the spirit which continues to live into new lifetimes. And because time is different to them, it's working through space and time. I feel a little bit ashamed that I cry that much, or tend to cry, but I should not. It's not necessary. Letting go of the grief of feeling lonely is pretty important. I am not alone. Why would I even think that in this world filled with humans, I'm alone. It's a question to be transformed. It's now, after touching these topics, these wounds, it's now, how can I connect with human? Because there are a lot of them. There are a lot of us, I'm sorry. We are with a lot of people around the world. And just for you to know, for me, racial discrimination is I don't understand that, because I have memories. I've lived previous lives in all continents, through all the eras. So why do racial discrimination? And of course, I chose for this life to incarnate in the Netherlands. And the Netherlands is pretty individualistic, and we are straightforward. We Dutch people are a lot of things. We also like black humor, directness. Don't dance around stuff. Don't do that. That's also why I go with healing. Try to go straight to the point. The wound, I mean. I live now in Switzerland. Switzerland is even more individualistic. I mean, we in Switzerland are surrounded by Europe, but we are not Europe. We even have our own currency. Politics is also completely different. Because here in Switzerland, it's not the government which decides everything, but it's also the local government. Like really on a local basis, like in the village they decide. The people have a lot to say here. How do I come to this topic? I don't know. It's they are independent. Independent in a way I partially appreciate, but socially it is not what I would like for the rest of my life. Because what I see is a lot of Swiss people are lonely. They don't share too much. They're really private persons, and that's okay, but it's not for me. So I do know, though Switzerland is home, it is a place from where I can travel all over the world to do this kind of job, what I'm doing right now in the video, also because I would like that. I would like to work people face to face. I would like to do that with groups of people. I mean that you can interact with several kinds of people, types, personalities, and I think it's really nice to see the shifts in eyes when you do healing. I mean, I am not a genius, but I can even figure out that the way I look now out of my eyes is different than when I started the video. I made a shift. I uncovered a wound and took care of the wound. So, if you're one of those who watch this video, if in a later point in time, like in a few years or in a few decades, when I visit you near your hometown, I invite you to come over for whatever, healing I provide. Either it's one-on-one or group healing. Let's participate, let's meet. I'm not saying you can participate for free, but I invite you over. And why don't you remind me that you watched this video and that it touched and shifted also something in you? Because I shared now my story, and if you have the courage, share your story. I would like that. And I'm not sure. I don't think that YouTube allows video replies, do they? I'm not sure. No, I think you can only do that with Facebook. Well, who knows what the future holds. Because I do know, for this type of videos, my partner advised me to do healing, that only my voice is heard, and that people watch to painting or to those relaxing videos of a waterfall. You can imagine that if feeling alone while not being alone is such an issue for me, that's not something I would do, because I need to do what triggers me to evolve and to grow in my life. So I feel better. I will ask my healing agencies who are present to provide each viewer with a completion of the healing space. Like we all receive a golden sun envelope, we all receive dream state healing for the fullest development of the healing possible, aligned with your personal process, personal karma. Any questions? I know a good way to let me know that you have a question. Let me know down below. And if you have questions or follow-ups, they can inspire me to do the next healing video. So inspire me with a topic. Perhaps I do it, perhaps not. Who knows? For now, I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna put on my winter jacket and go outside into the freezing cold and walk around a little bit on the farm here. I'm not going to make a walk of an hour, too cold for me, though when you walk in the Swiss hills up, get it pretty hot. But no. There has been a dream of mine I want to share with you before I finish. And I've been talking about my business for a long time with my partner. I want to be a healer, I want to be a writer, I want to publish my books, and etc, etc. And then you have the part of marketing. How would I like to market my products? Well, I don't like the way people give away their books for free. I don't like that. They ruin the market in a way. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about what I have in mind for marketing issues, marketing purposes. I mean, I have one book already published, but I think it's more about the next book, the book which is coming up. That's a cool book. And what I would really love to, because I know it's something which is done in America, and for the rest of the world I have no idea. I've never heard in Switzerland about a book club. I've never heard in the Netherlands about a book club. I don't know. But I know that in America there are book clubs. And personally, I hope that someone is watching who has a book club and learned about my book. That's not now, not 2021, it will be later in time. And if you have a book club, you can contact my business. You can ask for a book club meeting with me. And that can be online, because we never know how long COVID-19 is restricting us. It can be that I visit you at your place where you gather with your book club. And that's for me a way, of course it's marketing, to be honest. But for me, I really would love to engage with a group of people who read my book and have questions. And you must know, if I join you your book club evening or afternoon or morning, you can ask me stuff, but there will also healing steps will occur, like gifts from the angels for you. And directly for me it is a gift, because I can see in all of your eyes what it does. And so you help me in a way, not only with my marketing intentions, but also with receiving feedback. That's what I would love. So if you're into that, contact my business. It's somewhere down low in the description. And for now, and if you don't have a book club, read my book. And you can always find the Calendly app or whatever app I will use in the future to contact me, and let's see how we can work together. Perhaps I can do something for you. Perhaps you have more than enough of all the videos I have published. That's okay also, because like I said before, I don't want to work with 20 clients a week. I don't fancy that. And if you have personal issues, I would say do like I did. I sought help for my mental issues when I had a burnout, and seek for a practitioner who resonates with you, and connect with yourself. Be grounded, accept life the way it is, and know we are not alone. Just remember then the angelic choir singing to us, letting us know we are not alone. I have no idea what I will use. So, that's it for today. I would say thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing my personal healing process. I do hope it touched personal issues in yourself, and it has helped you to process them also. And of course, there are many ways to deal with loneliness. There are many ways to deal with the belief system that nobody will help you. You can transform them in many ways, and I would say just do what fits you, like I do what fits me. For me it fits to work with past lives, for me it fits to work with several types of angels, and yeah, I would say my day is already better. I hope your day will be better also. I hope you have a splendid day, splendid week, and see you in the next guided healing session, the official ones. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, this is not what I usually publish. Usually I publish not personal healings. I publish guided healing sessions, and you would really help me by giving a like to the video, share my video with those you think who can benefit from this healing video, and take a look at my other videos. There are really some exquisite guided healing sessions among them. And do me the favor, subscribe to my channel so my channel can grow and reach more people. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Hey Chris. Hallo. Hallo dan. The cats of the neighbors are at the back door. Hoi. Wil je lekker binnenkomen? Het is zo koud buiten. Wil je lekker binnenkomen dan? So, this is one of the cats of our neighbors, and she lets me pick her up since this week. So cool. Bye bye. I miss you.